Hello, my name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Megan. I'm in Belize. I'm currently in Orange Walk, which is not a place many people come to, I don't think, but we're having it as a stop off on the way to the islands. It rained a lot last night, like the rain woke us up, which is the first bit of rain we've had. But anyway, this morning I'm off out for brekkie. I'm going on a solo adventure today. I'm going to the Lamanai Ruins. Rhiannon's quite tired and was like, I'm just going to have like a day in today. So I'm off on the hunt for breakfast. The accommodation that we're staying in, the lady picked us up from the bus station yesterday in her car, drove us around to get like cash out, to show us places to eat, and also hooked me up with this tour guide. So I'm off to get brekkie at a place that she suggested. She's just such a lovely lady. And then I'm being picked up at 8:30 for like a boat tour to go to the Lamanai Ruins. This is the little hut where I had breakfast, and this was the breakfast. It was very, very yummy. Okay, oh, it's still on my face. I've potentially had the most calorific breakfast of my life. It was super yummy. So I went to Anna's kitchen. There's just like a hut down there, and everyone was just coming and like ordering breakfast, like they just said breakfast, and I was like, I don't know what it is. So I was like, hello, I've not been here before, what is the breakfast? And then she said lots of words that I didn't understand, and I was like, I'll go for the first one because I heard chicken. So I've never been to Belize before, and I don't think I've ever eaten Belizean food, so I had no idea what the options were. So I ended up with like chicken, frijoles that tasted like they were cooked in like a lot of coconut oil. I had a flour tortilla and an avocado. I nearly got some cheese as well, but I was like, oh no, sorry, I can't eat this. And a coffee, and it was super yummy. But my days, so fascinating. Like, obviously to get the flavours, but I was like, heck, this is honestly the densest breakfast I've ever had. She was like, is one tortilla enough? I was like, yes, thank you, because it's like a massive one. And then her little kid brought me her like baby dog to hold that was called Benji at 4 months old. And I mean, that's just a highlight of my life, you know. Excellent times. It is quite damp in the air, but every time someone came in to the cafe, they were like, oh, the weather's nice today, not too hot. So I was like, okay, it's clearly usually scorching here, so I'm gonna go back, clean my teeth, and then get ready for the tour. Also, that whole brekkie, like including the coffee, cost me $4 US. Excellent. So I'm just sat on the steps of my accommodation. I've got a friend. You want to say hello? Yeah? Oh my goodness, the dogs here are so cute. Yeah? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. From the car that picked me up, we then drove to a boat and we took a trip down the river, and we were connected together with this other group who were travelling, who were super lovely as well, and it took about an hour and a half altogether to get there. So we've just been on the boat for like an hour and a half, and we've come to the bit where you walk in to the ruins, and it's very peaceful out here. We then had a tour around some of the Lamanai Ruins. There are lots of bugs here, I will say, and also monkeys. They have howler monkeys there, but yeah, there are loads of bugs. I would highly recommend taking a lot of mosquito spray. But we got to see all the old sugar mill. We went to walk around that bit, and then we had a lunch which was included on the tour as well. We have just had a lunch. Wow, what is that doing? There was rice, beans, chicken, coleslaw, pico de gallo, tortilla chips, which was excellent, and a Coke. So we're like joined onto a group with a company Explore that I've never heard of, but there's like a group of 12 people travelling together. So now we are just going to the toilet and then heading to like a museum, something, and then I think to the ruins, because the ruins that I've seen online are not what we've been to so far. So I think we've got more to explore. We then learnt more about the history of the place and why it was there, and the Mayan ruins, and then we were able to have some time to look around all the different temples, and we did a lot of exploring in this time. I didn't climb up the temple because I didn't think it was that respectful, but I definitely enjoyed looking at the views. We've come to the third temple. Well, that finger didn't work. To the third temple out of like the 3 big ones that we're seeing. And you can hear howler monkeys in the background. I could see like trees moving from them swinging, but I didn't see the actual monkeys. Ooh, there's mosquitoes everywhere. Oh wow. They're trying to nibble my face. But you can hear them in the distance as well. We have, oh look at that crow. We've now come back down to the water, and we're getting the boat back, which I presume is going to take about an hour and a half, because that's how long it took to get here. It's very warm. We've been bitten to death by mosquitoes, but it's been a good day out.
4 hours later.
I'm back in Orange Walk. have been reunited. She's got milk tea. We've got dumplings, which I'm very excited about. People can't understand my English accent here, which is awkward. We're going to eat them by the river, but I'm going to get a drink from somewhere, I think. Dumplings! Woohoo! How are the dumplings, pal?
They're so good.
What's in them?
Vegetables.
Ooh. It is sometime later. We went to the supermarket, which was excellent, by the way. They had so many bops on. We were dancing, it was excellent. And the biggest snack range you've ever seen. So we have snacks for the island as well, because we're going to the island tomorrow for Rhiannon's birthday on Friday. These are the snacks we've got. What you got for tea, Rhiannon?
It's boxed mac and cheese from America, and then it's a bit of a random selection, but I got it with sweet corn and cucumber.
Nice one.
Which was the smallest vegetables I could buy.
There we go. I have a tuna sandwich and a cider, and I did also have 3 plums. And then we're going to be on the smart TV watching a documentary on the Belize history, because we realised we just don't know anything about it.
The next day.
We are at the bus station ready to go to Key Corker. So this was just like a 2-night trip here, basically because we want to be on Key Corker for Rhiannon's birthday on Friday, and it is Wednesday today. The lady at the accommodation was literally the nicest lady ever. She gave us a lift to the bus station so we didn't have to walk in the heat, which is excellent because it's like 30 degrees and really humid. So I will put her like accommodation down below. We booked it through booking.com, and yeah, the apartment's really good, and she's just such a lovely lady. So we are off to the island now. It's like the most low-key bus station, so we're going to wait here for the bus. We've hopefully found an air-conditioned one to Belize City because it's really hot and the chicken buses don't have air conditioning. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.